Alright, so we're heading out of the zero-G cave. Oh, nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I'll try. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now and put so much time into training, you got it? You weren't even there. You just told me what to do. You didn't actually, like, help me out with it. Anyway. Alright, what does it say? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north, and I figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Please just don't break it while I'm gone. Oh, so there's a scout launcher up here. It is. Alright. Let's see. Let's read these. Quantum Grove Crater is to the south. The Geyser Mountains to the northwest. Young Bark Crater to the north. Okay. Is there another one over here? East is the Nomai ruins. Alright, let's try the scout launcher. So we're aiming it this way. Okay, you can't point it up or down, which is good. So let's go here. Taking pictures. So there's something... Yeah, you can definitely see the smoke there, and that's why the snapshots work. Okay, so let's retrieve. Okay. I don't suppose we could actually see Tektite doing that, could we? Right, there's the thing in orbit again. So we've taken the suit off, I'm assuming. Yeah, so we can't do any thrust jumps. Get over to there, but that's where we need to go anyway. Alrighty, fair enough. Observatory to the right. Hello Reaper, thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? Why Kadoku Nasora why Miyagaru no? Why Waratase Mise Teyo? I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what that all means. I'm assuming a translation will come in soon enough. Although is why the English why? As in, you know, why did this happen? Why did this do this kind of thing? Don't worry, and I'm here, and I'm watching in source quality. Yes, good times. Alright, what we got here? Outer Wilds Ventures founding members clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossan, Slate, and Feldspar. Okay. Fair enough. I like how they all hang on. Why is the Esker on there as well? There's only 4 people, but there's 5 signatures. Bit strange. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atoll Rock. Oh, so it's called the Atoll Rock. Okay. Why do you look up into the lonely heavens? Why can't you laugh a little? Why is it in English? Yeah, I was going to say, usually, to be honest, I don't know how Japanese language, how you ask a question in that. Is it kind of an intonation or is there an actual word for it? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled on our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. I guess not. Ow. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The 2 of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh geez, do not break it. Ugh, ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited! Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabriel brought it back with him from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could go see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is the closest we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? I need the launch codes. How? How? So the song, it's Why by the Japanese singer Ayaka. It's the ending song of one of my favorite games ever, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Oh, okay. So, kind of like, oh, who's the singer for Kingdom Hearts? Basically, she's got a well-known song for Kingdom Hearts, I believe. Why did the Nomai make the statue? Good question. Gabbro found this fully intact statue in Giant's Deep, right? Well, Hornfels told me it's made from the same type of special stone as that statue fragment Chirp brought back from the Hourglass Twins. We know the stone from Chart's fragment can store information. That's why some of the stone from that statue fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Maybe the statues were made for storing information too. Oh, so, see a statue, it's got info, so go and talk to it. Alright. Think I'll discover anything cool in space? Hey, you never know. Maybe be the one to solve the mysteries of the Nomai. Or maybe you'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job. I don't know, it's kind of cool to have something named after you, but I don't think not having stuff named after you makes it any safer. Wait, hang on. Did you actually give me the launch codes? Oh, where can I find Gabbro? Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep to wherever they found that Nomai statue, one of the islands, I think. Remember Gabbro plays a flute, right? Like all the time? I bet your signal scope could find them easily. If you do say Gabbro, say hi for me. Yeah, I think he must have given us launch codes already. Unless he doesn't have them, it's Hornfels. Alright, what we got here? Watch closely, these balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Okay. So why did it move... Why did it move from the center into the side? Surely it would be... Well, I guess it depends on which way the outer rock is moving, right? Surely it would be making the balls, like, spin around in a circle. Well, it depends on how hard it's pulling on it, I guess. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh. Ooh. We have a translator. Untranslated Nomai writing. So this is actually different translator. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Oh, the branches move. Yeah, the conversation moves as the branches move. Okay, so that's the start of it, and then they move it down. Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. And then we can't translate this. Doesn't seem like... Okay, so do you need to, like, spot these kind of symbols around and then translate? Seems like it. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Space! Let's see if you know that reference. I believe that is a reference to Wheatley from Portal 2. But I might be mistaken from that. That's the only person I know who says space, because I'm pretty sure GLaDOS doesn't say it. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. So we're finding out who our ancestors are. Cool. Kind of like Prometheus. Sorry for the old capital. The space metric was on purpose. The next one, no. No, I think I got it. It's like when you accidentally hold caps lock down and then press shift at the same time, you get everything turned the wrong way around. It's like, oh, I hate that. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. That is the explanation as to why we can have everything back. Good. This crystal was taken from a Nomai rune on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely to use to traverse steep surfaces. Check it out. We can walk on walls! Yeah! Alright. This is cool. Oh, but it's very local. Okay. Huh. Alright. So, we got 0G, we got walking on walls. Yeah. There's going to be some funny physics shenanigans of doing a super long jump while, like, turning through all the different gravity sections, I think. Alright. We got a section out here. What is this? Maybe this has got an explanation. You're close, but not right. It's Space Core from Portal. Oh, so it's not Wheelie that says space. I guess, yeah. I've never actually played Portal and Portal 2 all the way through. Like, I do have it, both of the games, actually. But yeah, never actually played them all the way through. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Garrow claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. So, it moves. Hang on, no. The effect changes when you observe it. Yeah. So, it moves when it's out of your vision. It's a weeping angel, basically. Well, not a weeping angel, but you get what I mean. It moves when you don't look at it. So, just spin it around, and then it's going over there. And then, at the moment, it's... So, we got two pedestals in view. If we turn to the right... Obviously, it was still in our view on the right, but yeah, okay. That's good, that's good. I like that. Here we got the solar system. All right. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Okay. Space Core from Portal. Portal and Portal 2 are great games. They are indeed. They're very simple. They're simple in their concept, but they're actually incredibly complex in their implementation, if that makes sense. Like, the idea of you make a portal that transports you to another part of the level, and you can walk through it seamlessly. And yeah, the co-op for Portal 2, I imagine, is like even crazy, because you can do really weird shenanigans if you've got two portal guns going on. As the star cores contract, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star becomes a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chart's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. So that's the time limit. It's going to transport into a supernova, and it's going to get sped up quicker than we imagined initially. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of the ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Yeah, it's an anglerfish. Very creepy looking anglerfish. Although, to be fair, anglerfish, always creepy. Just because of the, the habitat they are, born in, live in, the environs they persist in. Okay. View map. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't expecting to get a full view of the solar system straight away. So we got Timber Hearth, which is where we are. Brittle Hollow is the next one along. We've got the Hourglass Twins closer to the sun. Dark Brambles on the outer edge. And Giant's Deep over there. Okay. Oh, there's even closer stuff. Look. What is it? I guess we can't find what that is, can we? I guess it's not a solar system, so it's not mapped, but... Sorry. I say a solar system. It's not a planet or a moon. And you get to see all the craters and stuff as well. Okay. That's the map. There's a guy over there to talk to. What's over here? Nope, can't see anything there. No? Okay. Alright, let's have a chat. Hornfells! There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator too. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? There's a lot of stuff there. I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with other travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I think I'll start something small. I don't know. I'm going to wing it. To be honest, I'm kind of going to wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the Great Outer Wilds Adventure tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Oh yeah, Hornfalls had them, not Hal. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Yeah, sure. Oh, the launch codes... Is that Morse? Morse code. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gossan, Slate, the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gossan did. I can tell you, Feldspar was absolutely fearless though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. Been a long time since they left. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you know what? I think the positioning of the webcam probably needs to move somewhere like there. Because I'd realized I was covering the launch code, so when I said it was Morse, you guys couldn't actually see that. But I think that's fine, you know, in the middle of the screenish. And it means it's not covering the conversation either, hopefully. Well, let's see. Charter's on the Hourglass Twins, Rybeck's on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro's on Giant's Deep. Then there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, or if they're still alive. Feldspar's been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. So, I'm good. Take care. Alright, well, we got our launch codes. Ooh, can we use this? Nope. I guess not. But it doesn't matter. I guess viewing the map here is viewing it through the telescope. Alright, well, let's head back down. And we'll head off on our first ever space flight. Wish us luck. I'm going to do high five. Hello? Are you supposed to move? I'm going to guess no. Oh, is this a form of saving the game? It contains all the information that I've just done. And there's a saving icon in the bottom right corner, so... Yeah? Did you save my game for me? So I'm guessing the statues are how information persists across each flight if you don't make it to, you know, your end goal. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opens its eyes. Whoa, the statue's doing what? So its eyes opened and you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, that statue's definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Bonfell's tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Thanks. I hope I don't die. I hope I have a successful first run, at least. That would be nice. I mean, to be fair, making it to another planet would be a success, considering how difficult I found controlling the model rocket. We've got a lumber pile there. Did we see this house before? Ephra? Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? That's pretty disturbing, kid. But Hornfeld says no one knows what happened to Feldspar. Hornfeld says they got lost in space, even though they were best pilot ever. You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should really be careful not to get lost. Thanks, kid. You're not as good as pilot as Feldspar. Well, you're alright. You don't have to rub it in, though. Oh, that was actually a shortcut down. Cool. Alright. Anything else to say, Slate? Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of the launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back working on a new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Alright, well. Let's head in. Enter the launch codes. Off we go. There we go. Oh. It does look like it's very much patched together. Like, I can see what looks like rope binding it. I'm sure it's not rope, but it looks like rope, I have to say. Alright, let's go inside. Woo! Okay. That's a cool way to enter a ship, not gonna lie. So, ship log. Timber Hearth. Rumor mode. Dark Bramble, the Interloper. So, we don't have the ship that's closest to the sun orbiting here. Okay. New entries. Timber Hearth. The one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfeld's best efforts. Mark location on HUD. Well, I'm not going to do that because we're already here, but... And we've got the Zero-G Cave. A cave at the very center of the Timber Hearth, used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gossan. What's rumor mode? Oh, okay. So you can kind of pinpoint things together, like the info we know about Gabbro. The rumored intro, Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant Steep to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Okay. Just shift the webcam a little bit more. There we go, that's better. Okay, so Gabbro went to Giant Steep. And what's on Lunar Ruins? The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atoll Rock. Okay, Atoll Rock seems like it'd be the best thing to go for because it's closest to us. Go to map mode. And that's all we know so far. Yeah, because that's the rumor. But we don't know anything about that just yet. Okay. That's the ship log. Hey, planetary chart of the Outer Wilds. Oh. How come we have a chart here that says what's next to us, but it doesn't actually show it on the map? Like, you'd think they would show off the other stuff here, like Hollow's Lantern and the thing orbiting Giant's Deep and so on. Anyway. So we've got a little lander there. We can suit up. Yeah, let's suit up. Better safe than sorry. So oxygen's full. Gravity is 1.8 times. Is that why I need to charge to land? And that's the thing that opens up there. So that's, yeah, hatch open. Okay. Let's go! Lift off landing camera. And you can lock on... So you can pinpoint your landing. That's nice. Cool. Today, Reaper met two guys that are going to do internships in the company I'm working for. I'm going to be their contact. 4 doubts about how we work and things like that. I have 5 months of experience in this company. I even have some doubts too. Well, the best way to sort of, you know, embed knowledge in your own head is to try and teach others it. Because then if you don't really understand it, they're not going to understand it. But if you do, and you can teach other people, then you get like a greater understanding of everything. Yeah, that's good. More responsibilities is good because then you get more money eventually. Okay, let's view the map. Oh, that's why we didn't see the interloper before. They're in a completely different orbit. Okay, interesting. So we can lock on... Well, let's see. What can we lock onto? Oh. The Atoll Rock and the satellite are different. Alright. So we lock onto the Atoll Rock. I guess that's just tracking the orbit around the sun, I assume. Okay. Let's go for liftoff. Oh. Engage autopilot. Hold to match velocity. Signal scope. Oh, I need to keep oh, didn't actually escape orbit there. Got to keep that in mind. All right, what's that? Okay, that looks like it's going to be pretty far away. All right, how are we doing? Okay, we left. Cool. So, oh, that's where I wanted to go. Right. So, autopilot lets us go there. Cool. Okay. I don't actually want to go to Ember Twin. I want to go to Atterrock. Put the signal scope away because we know we're going to the Atterrock. And we can launch the scout launcher as well. Cool. Yes, I don't think I needed to escape the velocity of Timber Hearth that much, but I did. So we're firing the retro rockets to land. Okay, I'm glad the autopilot is pretty smooth, honestly. So autopilot is complete. Okay, so go into landing mode. Down thrust. Ooh. Make it nice and easy. Okay. Okay. I think we're on. So unbuckle. So obviously this doesn't have a specific landing hatch thing. So this I'm hoping is going to stay where it is. But we'll see. Very dark. Got a flashlight on. What we got? So far, I've not seen anything to say we've got a time limit yet, though. Right, what's recording? Chart's research notes, property of chart. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Atterrock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Perhaps? We don't need to refuel the jetpack just yet because I'm not really used that much. Okay, now we can see stuff. Cool. Nice, yeah. Oh, this is a nice looking game. Right. So I'm going to assume that I need to thrust off. Get out of the crater. There's the ship. So I'll always have a pointer to where the ship is, which is good. Alright, so we land on our feet. We don't need to use... Okay.